All right, so that box is right down there, and of course over here to the left, you have all this open area where you can, pull one to the left or just hit a safe play. But most of the time we do get out here and we start getting competitive, and that's not the case. We just always love going for this pin. So this is another area off to the right where we do tend to lose some golf balls, me especially. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time in this because there's a lot of briars, and I'm in shorts and Crocs. Oh, here's one right here, actually, probably that I lost yesterday. Like I said, we've really been playing hard out here past 2 or 3 days. We had some bad storms on the 4th of July, and we stayed out here and played all day long, played through the rain, and it was pretty relaxing. But I did lose a few balls over here to the right, and this is the big oak tree. This is on the right side of the green. Of course, here's our out of bounds marker for up here. You've probably seen the other posts, the other white posts for our out of bound markers whenever I had the video going from the tee box. But this is kind of going along the back side of the green. I've been hitting an 8-iron at this hole, but my grip has been getting a lot stronger, and so I found myself throttling golf balls past it pretty easily. We don't do it a whole lot, but like I said, it has happened a couple of shots, over the past few days where I've really just got a hold of one. And I know that there's probably going to be 1 or 2 in here that I've hit, but I'm not going to get too deep in that because there is some poison ivy, and I hate getting that crap on me. I'm allergic to it, so I try to stay away from it if all possible. Again, I'm not going to spend just a whole lot of time looking for golf balls, but I wanted to show y'all a few of the holes that we do have out here where you can lose them for sure. And as easy, well, not easy, it's not super, this course isn't a super challenging course, but on a couple of the holes, it's easy to lose a ball because you get confident enough to go for these pins, and you can put them in the woods and areas where the grass is taller, and you will lose them. They'll land in a certain place and you'll think, oh, I'm gonna drive up here and find my ball, and it's just not there. It's out in that crap or somewhere else. So I'm gonna pull around here to the next tee, kind of give y'all another line where we lose golf balls also. Steve's done an amazing job with keeping this place in good condition. He hasn't been able to mow it because we have been getting rain. Like I said, it's rained almost every day, so it rained last night. But this is our number 6 box. This is the longest hole on the course, and we aim for the yellow flag up there at the top. And one of the situations on this hole is, we have to play with the wind a lot of times. Like the wind will be blowing in our face some days, and so you take an extra stick and you know, if you miss it left, then it'll roll up there by that number 4 box and go off in the tall grass or the sunflowers, and it's pretty difficult to retrieve them. We haven't really spent just a whole lot of time looking for them off of this box, but I'm gonna drive up there and see if I can find a couple. They usually end up over here sometimes too. This number 3, our number 3 hole, I'll kind of give y'all some pictures of it here in just a second, but we have a good fairway all the way through here, and this is kind of your landing zone right here for number 6. But if you get one up here and you pull it and it lands on the left side of this ridge or on the left side of this cedar tree, we've had this happen too. And like I said, we just haven't spent a whole lot of time over here looking for these balls because it gets irritating. But you know, they'll hit up here by the Ranger, or you know, kind of closer to the hole right here, and it'll kick down here and to the left and get down in all this. And this is, I know, like I said, like I'm looking straight ahead, so this is over my head right here right now. And you know, we don't necessarily hit them in here like on the fly, but they do bounce and roll in here. I think him and I have both lost 1 or 2 in here yesterday or the day before. And you kind of expect them to be right here on the very edge, but whenever you get up in this, especially trying to watch your ball from way back off the tee box, you know, it's kind of hard to see exactly where they roll in at. So I'm not going to spend too much time here either. Again, I'm just kind of giving y'all a little bit. Well, here's one that I'm pretty sure we looked for this one for a long time yesterday and didn't find it, but I just found that one. You know, you just think that they're going to be right there, and yeah, I just found that one, but whenever you're in a hurry, you overlook them. And so this is behind number 3. This is my favorite hole. I'll drive back there here in a few minutes and show y'all this hole, but this one's a new hole that he moved. So the flag used to be right here, but he moved it over here. And what's challenging about this is whenever this green's cut and we land these balls, you know, you might land it right here where this old flag was, but whenever the grass is short, this is like a speed slot, and we'll shoot balls like they'll hit right here and shoot over here to the left and roll down this hill and go off out of bounds. But we haven't done that. We haven't really had that problem, so I'm not really expecting to find any right through here. So this is just something, again, you know, this is one of our trouble areas. But give me just a few minutes and I'm gonna take a quick peek, and then I'll show y'all another one that we have that you can lose golf balls on.